What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video, we will be just going over Satono Crown. Nothing else has been released. Fairly simple video for today's video, just going over Satono Crown, and then going over the comments. Yeah, didn't even get a new support card. I don't know if this is their way of making up for the time we lost. We didn't get a support card, but we didn't get a character, but I got a support card instead. I don't know. Maybe they were planning to release a Satono Crown then, but didn't want to because they thought it was too early, and decided to release it last week because of certain reasons. If you guys have seen the episode, then you know. But we'll be talking about that later as well. Maybe right after the comments. Maybe right after either after the comments or before the comments, but we'll see which one I decide. But other than that, just a nice and simple video to begin with. I realized that the highest dia I have before we go to Satono Crown is a UF5. Now, there's a small difference between the UF5 and the UF4. The UF5 has a little less speed, but it has a little more of everything else. I would say so myself. I think, yeah, a little more of everything else, from stamina all the way to wise. And that is only thing that I guess I was able to do. As you guys can see, there's no Kita like up towards the top. Well, unless it's the medium distance one. So yeah, this weekend has been kind of unsuccessful. It's gonna be tough. I only have a few more days before the DM, so it's gonna be quite interesting. And here we are with Satono Crown. I just wanted to take a look at her thing. It's fairly a little simple, but it's still pretty nice. But here we are, Satono Crown. All right, so for her base stats at level 1, 3-star, 94 speed, 84 stamina, 106 power, 83 guts, 83 wise. At level 5, 5-star, we have 115 speed, 103 stamina, 129 power, 101 guts, and 102 wise. For her aptitudes, turf runner, from what it looks like, mainly a medium distance, but you could also use her as a mild distance, and if you dare so, you can use her as a long distance if you want to bring that up to an A. And then between her strategy, but it looks like you can also use her as a leader and a chaser if you want to. And then for her growth rate, or growth rate bonuses, or stat bonuses, whatever you want to call it, 15% on both power and guts, which isn't too bad. It isn't too bad. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for the aptitudes and the stats. Now to go over her skills, we have reversal illusion. If you were in the middle of the pack during the final corner, then with 400 meters remaining in the race, your speed will increase. Bonus speed if the race is medium distance and you overtook someone during the middle leg. The middle pack during the middle corner, so probably between her leader makes more sense, but I would say between her more. Medium distance makes sense since that is the only distance she has at an A. So there's 2 ways to get a bonus from what it seems like. If the race is medium and you overtook, it's either no, I think it's together. If the race is medium distance and you overtook someone during the middle leg, I think that's the 2 conditions to have bonus speed. So it's not too bad. I feel like as a betweener, you'd eventually pass someone in the middle leg. But if we're thinking like CM, when there's only 9 Umas? Yeah, I would probably put her as a betweener, but there's a chance that she might even be in the back if no one's using a chaser. So who knows? Who knows? Not bad of a skill though. Not bad of a skill. For the bonus speed is kind of, I feel like it's fine. I think it'll be easy. I think I would have to use her myself to figure it out, but just to see how easy it is to activate it, I guess. Or at least the bonus speed part. I feel like it won't be too hard or to activate in general. Innate skills, we have position swiper. For betweeners at a random point during the middle leg, if you're not in the front, your speed will slightly increase. Medium distance corners. For medium distance at a random point on a random corner, your speed will slightly increase. And one chance for medium distance during the first half of the leg, if you're not in the front, your acceleration will slightly increase. Then going on to the awakening skills, we have bad track condition. Your power stat is increased by 40 in races with slightly heavy, or bad track conditions. At level 3, we have quick and decisive. For betweeners at a random point during the middle leg, if you're not in the front, your speed will increase. At level 4, we have self-assured for mild mediums. If your speed and base power are both at least 1,000, they will increase by an additional 20 points. And then at level 5, we have rise from ashes or from the ashes for medium distance during the first half of the leg. If you're not in the excuse me. If you're not in the front, your acceleration will increase. Well, let me get a sip of water real quick, guys. All right. So going into the evolve skills, we have quick and decisive, which was the first one we went over. Over here, quick and decisive into ambitious card for betweeners. At a random point during the middle leg, if you're not in the front, your speed will greatly increase. Condition 1 in the backstage magic training event, select choice number 1 or have at least 150,000 fans, which should be doable. Get at least 2 skills for betweener aptitude or at least 3 speed type skills, which should be doable. Actually, these evolve skills conditions honestly don't seem too hard. I'm just being honest. And then for the next one, sorry, I kind of got myself off track for a quick sec. From rise from the ashes into million card from medium or for medium distance during the first half of the leg, if you're not in the front, your acceleration will increase. In races between 2200 and 2400 meters long, your acceleration will greatly increase, but you will use a little extra stamina. So if that's the case for a medium distance, if you're going to set up a medium distance, well, I mean, obviously you will with Satono Crown, maybe have a little bit more stamina just for this skill, I would say. Or maybe like an extra stamina recovery, I don't know. And then skills from events, I don't think maybe we'll be able to see it from here. No. Skills from events, we have tooth and nail for leaders and betweeners. If you try to overtake someone in the second half of the race, your speed will slightly increase. And that is pretty much for the Satono Crown. Now, I don't know I'll do any polls yet. I even forgot if I mentioned anything about me making polls in the beginning of the video, but I'll make my decision at the end of the comments just to see what you guys think first. And, you know, just get everything out of the way real quick, because I really don't know. But I guess the reason why they didn't do the support cards is because of these, I would say. I mean, if I were to pick, it would fall down to Jungle, Pocket, and TM Opera. But I'm not going to do any of these pulls for this anyway. This one, I would obviously want Valentine Bourbon, but that's pretty much it. I wouldn't mind Gold Chip or I guess that's pretty much it. Was it Simply Chris? I wouldn't mind Simply Chris, I guess. Or Inari 1. Pretty much all we have here. I'm just gonna leave Satono Crown here in the background, or should I just have Kita? I think I'll just leave Kita here. But I think I'll go over the episode real quick because I think there's a couple things that are worth mentioning, but other than that, it was a pretty straightforward episode. I think every episode has been pretty straightforward, so we're just gonna get it over with right away. So yeah, spoiler alert. I'm just gonna say it again. I don't know if I've been saying it, but spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the episode or the season yet, or anything, I guess, from the anime of Pretty Derby, because I might backtrack a bit at one point or something, just randomly talking about season 1 or 2, but who knows what will happen. But other than that, episode 10, so we're what, 3 episodes left before the final. Oh, that means if there's no delays or anything, we should be getting the final episode on the 27th of December, if it is 13 episodes. And the only reason why I say 13 is because that's how it's been for the past 2 seasons. I don't know. I don't want it to end because I don't know what they're planning next. Whether they go into Cap's story, maybe even Sakura Laurel, but I don't know, because Sakura Laurel's mangas just started earlier this year. Earlier this year, it was like around like April or May, I think. Cap's been going on for a while. I think it's still going on. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do later on. We'll probably get an idea by the end of this season. I just don't know how they're gonna end. That's the only thing. And before I go on, let me just check something out real quick. I want to check something out. All right, never mind. Never mind. But anyways, let's go over the episode right now. So we basically we just start off the episode with them telling Kita that they need her to be the head of the committee. Honestly, it feels like we haven't seen Rudolph in a while. So, at least for me, it feels like I haven't seen Rudolph in a while at all in season 3. So it's nice to see her. Same with Nanita Brian, but I feel like we have seen her because, I don't know, Regal's just there. But it was nice to see that they got her involved because she is, you know, as I've said before, represents like a festival. She's like the firework, I would say, maybe. I think I said that last episode, episode overview, but it was nice to see that she got the people that supports her and like to help them out with the festival, with the food and all that. It was also nice to see them bring out the costumes that they've shown in the anime itself, for example, and also like other Umas that we haven't seen in the anime, like Daichi Ruby. At least I don't think we've ever seen her until then. If I don't name anyone, it's because I literally just don't remember. But we had the Halloween rice shower, which was the like a little vampire rice shower. And then they had the Mummy Super Creek, and then they also showed the Mihono Bourbon, which was pretty nice to see. And then do I have any of the Halloween? No, I don't think so. So we'll just go to support cards because I wanted to show something there as well. And then for more of the festival, we saw Teo and McQueen's hair like this, which is nice to see. Like when I saw Teo and McQueen's hair like this, I immediately thought about this card. And it was nice. I really like Teo's hair like that. I am not gonna lie. I really like Teo's hair like that. Also, Suzuka's hair was nice also. Seeing it like, cause her hair is normally just straight and down. So it was nice to see her have a different hairstyle, I guess, maybe. But yeah, it was nice to see them. Like, this was literally the hairstyle McQueen and Teo had. So it was nice to see that. Are there any other ones? It was funny to see a gold chip in the sheep costume. It's typical gold chip move. And then everyone else was just wearing their suits, or yeah, suits, I guess. Is there anything else? Oh, and then the banana eating contest with B&W while Cap was watching. That was funny. Helios and Palmer had like a rave going on. Fine Motion had her typical ramen stand. What was it? Yukino Bijin and Haru was selling stuff as per usual, right? I feel like they're always shown when there's like some kind of food vendor situation, so I feel like I did see them. What else happened? What else happened in the festival? Oh, we got to see Duramente talk to Kita. Now, sadly, with the way things are going, with the way things are going on in the anime with Duramente, seems like we probably won't see her race. At least that's the feeling I'm getting. Yes, that's my feeling for her, because she's just been in rehab pretty much the whole time. But it seems like she has sparked an inspiration to Kita to go overseas, from what it seems like. And then it was nice to see her and the trainer go through her past wins and or just basically her past races. Sadly, we didn't get to see the Japan Cup, right? The one that she won before the Arimakinen. I felt like that was missing. It would have been nice, I believe this was mentioned some time ago, where it would have been nice to see like her debut races, to see how she, got into the classics, because we were just literally thrown into the Satsuki show and the derby. So is it really something to wish about? Because they didn't really do the same in season 2, where literally we started off at just, a normal, I don't want to say normal, but like, the school and all that, and then just ends off in the derby. So I guess it's pretty much the same kind of situation if we're talking about that, the first episode. But did anything else happen? Trainer and Kita went over her races, and then she mentioned that she wanted to go overseas, and then they started going to the fire, and then Kita started playing the taiko drums, right? Taiko drums, that's what they're called, which is pretty understandable while she was wearing her outfit, which matches the whole situation. And then it ended up her getting sick, which it's crazy because in episode 1, she said she was really tough and all that, but I guess it would make sense that she could get sick. I don't think we've ever seen her get like sick or anything like that. She's lived up to her being like tough and all that, so I think it's all good. But I felt like it may or may not have some kind of significant, maybe just one of the reasons with the outcome of what happened later on in the episode, I would say. And then we saw her read about the Lark race, and then immediately went into her recovery, or she was already recovered the next day, from what she said at least. And then we got to see the trainers chill together in the same bar where the trainer Wriggle and Spica usually used to hang out. We got to see Mihono Bourbon's trainer and Team Canopus's trainer there, which is pretty cool to see that all four of them are together. Obviously, they should have known all known each other. I'm gonna be real, guys. Since we're talking about this part specifically, because of her outfit, I did not think she was the trainer. And I wouldn't blame you guys for calling me stupid or an idiot or anything like that for not thinking that there was a chance that could be the trainer. I literally thought she, I didn't think she was the trainer. But I thought it was funny that she ordered tequila. But yes, that was probably one of the surprising moments for me in the episode because it caught me off guard. But other than that, everything's good. Everything's good. And from there, it was just the race, right? So we did see in the race that Grand Cheval took the... what am I trying to say? She basically played the escape role. She wanted to stay in the front. And it seemed like she did a pretty good job until the end. Nothing really much to say about the race. Unless we're talking about the end. Just like pretty much all the races. Everything in the beginning is just, getting us ready for the end of the race where it all matters. So we'll just talk about that. But it did seem like Kita was struggling. Because I thought that she may have had not recovered fully from her sickness. At least that's what I would like to think. I felt like maybe she had too much adrenaline, inspiration. I don't know what the right word is to trying to get herself to go overseas. So she really wanted to win the race. So she probably was still feeling kind of under the weather, but pushed herself through it. I don't know how many days it was before the weeks until the Takarazuka Kinen, but she got sick. But I felt like she could have just taken a couple days off, not just one day. At least that's what I was thinking. But going into the final corner, Kita obviously was not gaining any speed or acceleration from when she made the move. Because when she made the move, everyone was questioning when she was going to make the move, basically. And then Grand Cheval or Cheval Grand lost her placing, and at the end of the day, Satono Crown won. But we saw the struggle that Kita was going through, and we probably know what the next episode's going to be all about. Trying to figure out what happened and go through the whole Kita comeback type of deal. At least that's what the pattern has been with Kita. She loses, she brings herself back up, loses again, actually gets down into the dumps, Gets brought up back by Bourbon, wins, loses later on. You know, it's just the same thing. But I don't know if this one will be of any significance because she did struggle. Like you saw her at the end of the race, how like she was out of breath. She was just like in shock and all that. And it doesn't look good, and it kind of worries me. I don't know. I don't know what the significance of them zooming in or just showing Goldchip's face. Goldchip's face staring at Kita, because that kind of worries me. That kind of worries me. Because if you guys remember in Goldchip's episode, she said that there was a time where she just runs and she just zooms into the front, and then at one point she just started losing her focus and all that, which in turn became the Goldchip we all know. So I don't know. I don't know if we have anything to worry about or anything, but I am just worried as, you know, a Kita fan. See what's gonna happen in the next episode. But yeah, that is pretty much it. But yes, congrats to Satono Crown for winning. I don't know what the next couple episodes will hold. Be real. I think. Honestly, I feel like at the end of season 3, we'll probably see which direction they're gonna take for season 4. Hopefully, maybe, because in season 2 we all had the signs. Actually, it was pretty obvious. Especially at the end of the season, obviously, where Ida and Daya were shown running to the school, but I think I don't know if I think I have solved it. I thought I may have, but I don't think I have. And I'm talking about the final episode of season 1. I know this is random to talk about again, but I was thinking where the timeline would fit without Kita and Daya. Or to have them there, but not there at the same time. And it was basically the timeline location I put for the last episode of season 1, because that episode, like I've said a few times, was when the special week was writing that letter and they were having her read it out loud as a narration for the beginning of the episode. Suzuka was coming back overseas. Heyo had won the Arima Kinen, so we already know season 2 has happened by then. She talked about McQueen winning 2 Spring to No shows. Talked about Goldship and everyone else, I think. So I think if we're gonna try and exclude Kita and Daya from this, the best possible spot I think this would be when McQueen has recovered. So basically sometime at the end of season 2, because it seems like that was the first time they put them together to race since forever ago in season 2. It seems like that was their first time on the turf together, not injured and all that. But that honestly could just be, you know, the way they wanted to end it and depict it. So who knows? But I was thinking over there, since Ida and Daya are technically in the school, but not. I'll just say technically are in the school, and that they were technically in the crowd, if that did happen at that time, or they just weren't completely there. At least that would be the only suitable spot, I think. Would it be? I don't think so. Now that I said it out loud, I don't think so. Thinking about season 3 with Goldship. What was it called again? The Dream Trophy? Something like that? Yeah, it might not be at that. I just wanted to say it just to see what you guys think, but I honestly think I am wrong now that I have said it. But other than that, let's go over the comments. Let us go over the comments. So I did take a glimpse literally while I was just talking about the episode, because I wanted to see who had commented and see if there was multiple comments from someone. And it looks like there are 4 comments from Nova, which is all good. 4 comments from Nova. Do we have 2 from Ren? There's a 2. We have 2 from Ren. And then everyone else 1 comment? Yeah. So I'll go over Nova's first since he is the first comment. I'll just go over all 4. And then when I reach Ren's comment, I'll read both. All right. So, where am I? Sorry, I just want to get the comments ready because it seems like I lost it. All right, so first batch of comments is from Nova. I get what you're saying about the LOH, but I still like the LOH more than the CM, primarily because people get very try-hard for the CM. As a League player who only plays Aram, I cannot fathom the try-hard mentality. I think because I played sports and I did play a lot of video games. Still play a good amount of video games, but not as much as I did before. But I did play a lot of... I was pretty competitive. Like, I did game battles for a bit in high school. And then... yeah, I was just pretty competitive, especially during... like, with friends and all that. Things would get heated. So I guess that would explain why I do like the competitiveness of the CM. I don't know, I just feel like the simplicity of the League of Heroes is... well, I know, not really the simplicity. I just don't like how the top whatever 90 you have to be to get into the 96 is just... I just hate how it's just for the whales. And basically we just get the rewards as a hey, thanks for participation. Which isn't bad. I mean, I'll take that any day. It's free jewels anyway. I just feel like I have less motivation in the League of Heroes because of the less competitiveness, which is why I'm really trying to get my team ready for the CM, but it's getting... I don't know. It's like this most of the time with long distance training runs for me. It is the hardest distance for me to prep for, and it's been like that forever. But moving on with the comment, because we do have a good amount of comments. For reverse, I think the game reversed my bad luck in my other gotchas. I am not trying to induce any salt here, but it's a list of luck. P2 Melania 80 pulls, Pickles 20 pulls, Voyager 10 pull, P2 Tooth Fairy 90 pulls. I think with Pickles I only did 2, and Voyager I did 2. Tooth Fairy, I want to say 2 as well. It doesn't feel like I've done 3. And then Melania took everything else because she was the first actual banner I pulled down, and I really wanted to get her, and I'm pretty sure I did at least 80 pulls. No, I for sure did 1 round at least. I don't know if there was a pity or anything, but we're talking like Genshin pity. I most likely passed out with 80 pulls because I had to go back again and get Mala. I feel like it is because I was testing. I don't know if I was testing it, but like it felt like there's like some kind of 50-50 thing in here. I don't know why. Because I did not get her the first time and then I got her a second time. I don't know if that's just by coincidence or not. I just can't really test it out because I don't have any of the things again. The Unilogs, I think. But yeah. I hope your luck improves as the game is addictive. I ran out of the Unilogs. Okay, so it is Unilogs. Now, so I can't pull for a while. I've been struggling on holding on to them. Still, I'm prepared to use Wallet Kun if needed. Going free to play in both Uma and Blue Archive just made me save a lot more money. I don't know if I'd say addictive. I'm kind of still in the phase, or not the phase, but I'm just kind of just chilling with it. I wouldn't say addictive. At least for my personal opinion. I don't know. I'd say if you're preparing yourself to use your wallet, or you're prepared to use your wallet, I'd say if you're planning to spend on the game, maybe if you know for sure you're going to be playing it for a while. But let's move on to the next comment from Nova. Update number 2. Bright just got her UE. No affinity for long distance Sag, but that's 2 Umas ready for CM. Will the next Uma be added? Who will the next Uma be added to my team? Who knows? Who knows? Definitely not Satono Crown if that was what you were thinking. Update number 3. Welp, I just trained my best Uma to date with Christmas Palmer. 1608 speed, 1252 stamina, 1257 power, 789 guts, 1304, and with 20 skills, including 8 gold skills, a total of 30,717 points. That comes out to UE3. Guts is kind of low, but I can't complain with the result. I wouldn't either. Was this like the 2 speed, 2 wise, 1 stamina, and Sataki Mei setup? Kind of curious. I just wanted to know. And then lastly, update number 4 from Nova. Well, it's Sunday night and I saw the new Uma coming with Satono Crown. Or I'm assuming new Uma coming is Satono Crown. I was nervous in the polls, but 40 polls and we're done. Wow. I'm only a few more Umas away from owning all the Satonos so far. The anime episode coincided with Crown's victory. Is this a coincidence though? That's what I'm thinking. I feel like Crown may have supposed to be released when the Measure of McQueen card came out. And they just said, nah bro, we're gonna wait. I don't know. That could have been any banner. When they did the whole thing with McQueen, but that's it. I think this episode is one of my favorites so far. A lot of cameos from all the other Umas. Those are nice. And I finally see all the costumes in game. I think there's an idea for the 4th Teo costume. I mean, it could be an idea, but you know, it was already here, as I showed earlier. It was already shown here. So I don't know if they would make it a actual outfit. I feel like this might be just a thing for her, a showing for her card here. Obviously, McQueen was not wearing this dress. She was wearing the same thing Teo was, but her hair was the same. That counts for anything. As for the actual race, I think he'd have lost for momentum. It does. I think that is one option. It happens in every sport where you perform well consistently, and there's one match where you just can't perform. No matter how talented you are, humans are bound to make that same disappointment, and I guess Umas are no exceptions. It could be momentum. I feel like, because we only saw her train once after getting sick, and I was literally a day after she rested. So my thought is maybe she hasn't rested too much. Maybe she was at one point, maybe I don't know if they'll go into more details of the race in the next episode, but maybe she wasn't feeling. I mean, she looked fine. She looked fine. She said she was feeling fine, but was her actual health fine? We don't know. As in, because she just recovered from a sickness, but we don't know. Like I said, we don't know how long the gap was from her getting a cold or whatever until the Takaraza Inen. Yeah, she could have lost momentum, but I don't know. That'd look pretty bad just to lose momentum. I've seen a lot of sports, and that is a really like big like momentum loss if that's the case, because either that or her body could have been tired. They did say she has been running hard in the spring, and the trainer did say that, but he believes that Kita can do it. Maybe her body just finally just needed a rest. Maybe could have been that. It could have been the sickness lingering. Could have been just her losing momentum. Who knows? Who knows what it may be? But thank you for the comments, Nova. Oh, I think I forgot to mention. I didn't pick up on this until now, or I didn't realize it until now, until they mentioned it. But Valgran has been getting third place in a lot of things, hasn't she? She like the nice nature of this season. Who knows? But that was what, 4 comments from Nova? Thank you for the 4 comments. Next comment is from Homura. Yeah, you were right. I mixed up Aguri Cap and Gold Ship. I was doing a run with Inari 1 at the time, so Aguri Gang was on the mine. Good guess though. She was just the closest one. She was just the closest one. I would think you would have mistaken her for Cap. Yeah, Inheritance feels like I'm relearning the game again. I'm not going too hard into it right now, taking it slow, but hopefully I'll understand and start the grind soon. I don't mind it, to be honest. I like that kind of thing in games. In games feels rewarding. Although annoying and tedious, gives me something to feel proud of when I do get something good. I'm trying to see what else I'm trying to say. When it comes to like farming and all that, I don't mind doing that in like other games like JRPG games and all that. But this is like RNG. I guess I can't really complain about RNG if I'm still playing Genshin and playing Star with those artifact drops, but I don't know. I feel like the RNG, I don't know if it's RNG or I don't know if I'm just bad, but I'll be honest, this whole weekend, I don't think I've gotten a lot more UGs than UFs over the weekend. I'll be honest. Pretty bad. It was pretty bad this weekend. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I got at least 2 UFs over the weekend, but majority of them were UGs. That's kind of but where am I? Yeah, the only thing about also for this, we have, well, if you're only doing with friend parent attempts, then you only have 5 runs. If you're doing more, then obviously that means you have good parents to work with. But other than that, it's just there's so many other things to do, at least for me personally. It's been harder for me to do at least all 5 of my runs in a day. I've been doing at least 3 or 4. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I feel like one day I probably should, but right now I don't think I will. And yeah, talking about the CM reminded me of my first time I ever participated in it finally. After 3 months of playing and only playing Ura scenario, make a new track. Only going against bots, you could say I was feeling confident with many first place runs, not knowing players are a lot more intense than bots. Long story short, going in with my fresh first barely passing UG with 2 SS with double S in uncapped league made me sympathize a lot with Haru Urara, and I've gained a lot more respect for her. It was funny but was humbled real quick, watching every other Uma finish while mine was still entering the final spurt. It was an experience to say the least, but an enjoyable one. I laughed a lot. I learned that skills make a big difference also, so going in with 3 or 4 skills wasn't the best play. All in all, funny learning experience. 3 or 4 skills only? I don't think I've ever went in with only 3 or 4 skills, or at least ended a run with only 3 or 4 skills. Training run. Hope for the best with your other runs. Silver lining is you have an Uma to give to the trainers for money. Oh. True. True. I feel the good look for the next run easy. See, this was over the weekend and a lot of my runs were bad, but thank you for the comment, Homura. Next comment is from Tenoki. Let me just make sure you don't have a second name, because sometimes he gives me 2 names. Actually, I don't know. I can't check that anymore. I'm just gonna call you Tenoki because that's what I see here. Hey, new to Uma Musume, just started playing during Measuro Gala. Very, very recent. Barely understand the mechanics of the game at the moment and don't really have a lot of support cards either. Just about squeezing out UG trained Uma, but don't really have a stamina card. Well, it is pretty sure you probably have at least few, if not just a little, support cards, as in at least SR support cards. So you could use those. Since you just started, you pretty much just have to use what you gotta use until you start farming up all the stuff or farming up and getting more used to the game. I would say you could start with, when it comes to the story events, just train up to make sure you get all the copies of the story event card or the event card, just so you can have SSR cards you can use that are max limit broken. And then eventually, you know, you'll be pulling, not eventually, but you will be pulling for Umas you like, or maybe just support cards if you're really looking to get more help on support cards. So yeah, I think right now, since you are very new or fairly new to the game, is to just simply just, you know, get used to it and understand the mechanics of the game and all that. So it's all good, but welcome to the game. Welcome to the game. And getting about just squeezing about UG trained Uma for barely having a lot of support cards. You must be doing something good, at least. So that's something. But yeah, hopefully you get to see more of your comments in the future, just to see your progress, you know. Yeah, thank you for the comment, Tenoki. Next comment is from Darren Endless. Free SSR speed, Narita Brine is strong for leader long distance and other strategies too, but she can give you right turn long distance skill with high level 4, and powerful speed training. 2 problems from this card are 0 friend gauge. It is slow pace to rainbow than other cards, but you can boost with double S in scenario, and gold skill not good for learning. I pretty much stopped using that card because there was no way I was gonna get that card to level 50. Her gold skill's bad. Unbreakable Spirit lightly increases acceleration when behind in the middle. Like, yeah. Well, I don't know. Wouldn't it just give you, it's just a little acceleration, so I guess it's not too special. Wait, then what were you talking about? Long distance skills with high level 4. High level 4. And powerful speed trainings. So I'm assuming the skill is King of the Castle. Because there's no other long distance skills besides long distance straights. And then this one, you said her gold skill sucks. Well, I haven't even used her speed card in a long time, so it's okay. This is why I should be pulling support cards now, because maybe I could have had a UE by now, to be honest. All right. So now we will be going over Ren's 2 comments, where we ended off with the final 2 comments. So, we should share in RE1 festival ideas for the CM. Well, I don't have her, so I remember going on YouTube once, and when I first started playing was this channel called Gaming Mobilize, and they talked about factoring. I think I never actually tried factor training, to be honest, but I feel like I could probably do it now with the translator, since I can see what inheritance I'm gonna get. Basically, that's what Eugen's been doing this whole time, when she's like making parents and all that. And when I would say that I eventually want to do it, but I never have. It's just pretty time consuming. And a lot of things to pick up on, I guess. And a lot of time and patience and luck. That's pretty much it. But also I just saw on one of the sky tips, surprisingly cat tongue. So Seiyun is cat tongue? Interesting. Also a circle with all of us, and it sounds fun. I can't wait to start begging everyone for everything I need. I honestly feel like it's a habit for me to say sorry and thank you, so I might say those too much. No worries. No worries. I'll just keep saying it's all good. Or no worries like I don't usually do, so don't worry about it too much. But yeah, well, eventually, if we do get about like 15 people, maybe more, or if we can get the full 30 or off the rip, then I wouldn't mind starting it. So yeah, if we can get consistently 15 to 20 people here, then we'll probably do it, or most likely do it. Honestly, I just found out that in the SS match, you can see what they're going to give you. Thanks, King Tora. I never actually knew that before. Like, if you're going to get world points from it, motivation up, etc. Yeah, that's, I sometimes, I use it to time my, using the dates and, recovering. Because if I could see that I can recover my energy with the double S or triple S matches, then I'm not going to recover, obviously, or go on a date. If that doesn't happen, then I'll either train depending on how much energy I have left. Most likely will probably be a wise training. Or if it's like 20% at most, like around 20, 25 probably at most, I'll do like a really good speed or any other training. But yeah. I just saw the symbols and I pretty much just picked up on the symbols, so. I was training Kita before, and when I got to the Venus Park race at A speed and B stamina, she kept getting second place. RIP, I actually just started to realize how important it is to try Try and win that race. I don't know, okay, well, when I was getting all these UGs over the weekend, I was not getting a lot of speed. That was pretty much the main issue. I wasn't getting a lot of speed and a lot of the other stats. I wasn't getting a third stat to 1200 plus. Stamina and power were having a harder time. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing momentum in training for the CM. So we'll see how my CM run goes in next few days. Also, unfortunately, my comment seems to have been sent to the Shadow Realm. Oh, I did count 11 comments. They did say there was 12. I'll post it in another comment, but I still plan on trying for bourbon. Might stop at 100 though. I don't know. It just depends what happens. Thanks for the video. Please give me bourbon luck. Well, I hope you get bourbon, because I ain't pulling for bourbon, so I hope you get bourbon. All right, and then her next comment. Got another UG9 gold chip at UB Speed. And it seems... Wait. Okay, if gold chips at UB Speed, what were the other stats, though? I want to know what the other stats are. But other than that, it seems Crown is coming tomorrow. Yes, we have just gone over Crown with select support cards. And Lark is there along with Jungle Pocket. If I can, I'll roll once more on Twinkle and then try to get the Lark card and maybe Jungle Pocket. I don't know how I feel about Crown, though. She is really cute. Looks like we'll just have to wait and see. I'm kind of surprised Crown was added before Pocket. We've had Jungle Pocket card for a while, right? Yeah. I think the only reason why Satono Crown got released before Jungle Pocket is the simple fact that she's an anime. Right? Jungle Pocket isn't an anime. At least I haven't seen or heard anything about her. Right? My brain does not remember anything about it in the anime, so if she was an anime, I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong then. So I'm not really surprised about it. I feel like we'll eventually get Cheval Grand. Who's left? Cheval Grand and Duramente, right? I feel like we'll eventually get them by the anniversary. I feel like that's what they were trying to do. So we could be getting Cheval Grand. I don't know. I'm just thinking that's what they're planning, is to release Crown, Duramente, and Cheval Grand. I was trying to think of who was in the opening at the end that we didn't have already, and those basically just those three, right? Right? I think so. So yeah. Because the others are obviously Kira and Daya. I don't think there was anyone else. Yeah, I don't think there was anyone else. But other than that, let's go over the next two comments and we'll end the video off there. So, or we'll see if I'll pull first. But comment from Cheese. I'll just point out that Duramente's model has been added to the game this update. That's not good. I know you're looking forward to her, so maybe hold off from rolling for Satono Crown. Oh no. Oh no. I have been advised to maybe hold off on Satono Crown. Oh no. What do I do? I am pretty much halfway to 30k. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I am halfway to 30k. So I'm fairly confident if I use some, I could possibly still make it a 30k by the anniversary, or at least have a good amount for when Duramente comes out. As well, we have the CM, so I'll be getting gems from there, hopefully. And then we'll have the 500 from... I don't know if they already gave it. Did they already give it? The 500 they said they were going to give? They probably did already. But we'll have, what, 1,500 more from the next 3 episodes. So I think I could try a few pulls. That's smart? Probably not, but I want to see if I can try and somehow get Satono Crown. So we'll see. We'll see. But thank you for the comment, Cheese, and also the advice on possibly holding off on Satono Crown. And then lastly, a comment from Eugen. This episode seems quite interesting due to the appearance of other Umas like Daichi Ruby and costumes like Halloween and Bride that were released from the gacha. Oh, now that you said that, yeah, we got to see the Bride outfits for, was it Mayano Top Gun, Air Groove, and Curran? Right? Thank you for reminding me about that. I wonder if Cheval Grand will have an escape strategy because she was in the front. Maybe there's no escape strategy Uma. And all of them happen to be in leader strategy. No, I believe Kita was supposed to be in the front. I believe there was something wrong with Kita, whether it was just a momentum shift, like what Nova said, or lingering sickness, depending on how long it's been since she got sick. Just basically the gap from when she got sick from the race. I don't know. Like I said, I'm something about them, focusing on Gold Ship at the end kind of worried me a little bit. So I don't know what's wrong with Kita. I don't know what's wrong with Kita. But thank you for the comment, Eugen. You know what? I think. Hold on. Actually, let me see. Is there any way for me to grab 4 more of these tickets? Because if I can grab 4 more of these tickets, then I'll see what that 10 pull is going to be. Screw it, I'll grab that too. And I pretty much got the 4 tickets, right? Alright, here we go. So actually, let's use these gold tickets. Oh, they showed Asan Machan too, right? When she was just sitting on the table in the speak thing, right? I think it was that part. We'll just use this one more time. Okay. All right. Go back to the Satono Crown banner. 10. I wasn't going to use this because I was actually going to start saving them, but I really want to see if I can try and get her. This doesn't use any gems, so it's a good, like, feeling out the the pull, I guess. But I just went for the skip. Who did I last pull for? Teo. Didn't get her. I'm gonna do 1 pull. So this is second pull. We're at our 20 pulls. 20th pull, I guess would be the right way to say it. There we go. We got a Rainbow Gate. King Halo. Winning ticket. Tannhauser. Aru. Turbo. Aru. Turbo. It's Suzuka. It's the summer Suzuka, and I wanted to get her, so nice to see her here. Like, I'm not disappointed of my pull. Obviously, I did want to get the Suzuka, but I am disappointed that I didn't get the Satono Crown. I had a chance for Katsuragi Ace there too, and instead I got what do I do? I mean, I wouldn't mind using the Suzuka for medium distance in the future, or mild distance. I don't know which one she's better at, because since I haven't used her. But let me take a look again. Well, I'll do 1 more and I'll think from there. I'm just looking at Suzuka's stats. Long shot, okay. You're in first place, 2/3 of the race. Yeah, I would say medium distance, but for sure you can still use it for mile distance. I don't think we got anything here. I think the only thing is I'm trying not to go below 10,000. And we are here. at the point where I can go below 10,000, but honestly, I could possibly just do it because getting to 10,000 from here shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I'm gonna do this as my last pull. Pull 40. Pull 40. Let's see if we can match Nova's pulls at 40. Can we pull Crown at 40? Man, I was just looking at OBS. No. Am I gonna do any more pulls? Probably not. Who knows? Maybe I'll cave in. I'm like, when does this banner leave? The 19th, huh? All right, we'll see how I feel in a week about Satono Crown. We'll see how I feel. I don't know if I want to pull for not. I mean, I do want to. Never mind. I don't know if I want to fully commit to try to get Satono Crown or not. Because of Doramente. I don't know. Should I do another YOLO? That's bad. That's a bad thought. That's a bad thought. Should I do another YOLO pull? Should I stop at 50? What if I just need that one more? Okay. Trying to think of 1,500 in 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure I can get. Pretty sure I can get a good amount of jewels. I don't know. I'll think about it. I got a whole week basically to think about it. So in that case, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Didn't expect the video to get this long, seeing that it was just about Satono Crown. But obviously, you went over the comments and talked about the episode. So we are here with a pretty long video. So I hope, you know, you guys did enjoy the video. But if you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. You guys can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys pulled for Satono Crown, unless you have already, just like Nova. You're skipping the banner, how your weekends went, your prep for the CM. If you guys haven't given me your thoughts on the episode, you can do that too. Or if you just want to talk about anything, you know, just leave it down in the comment section. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna do another poll in this banner. Obviously, I just wanted to test my luck, and I ended up with hello, and I ended up with, there she is, with Summer Suzuka, which I did want to pull for, so I managed to get her before Katsuragi Ace. But oh well. So with that being said, guys, thank you once. Ooh, my voice cracked. Thank you once again, guys, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.